What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. I am Arden Coutts, and I talk a little bit about everything. I'm an author, I'm a creative, and I'm currently living that life. I think, in a position that a lot of creatives find themselves in, which is I have a 9 to 5, and I'm also trying to create and produce content and make my business a reality. So that's kind of where I'm at. I have a book coming out in June, and I'm working on that, but I'm also doing craft markets and festivals to sell my sun catchers, and that is what I'm going to talk about today. I have a business, Wandering Creative LLC, and part of that business is my sun catchers, and they're made out of chicken wire, embroidery hoops, and beads. And I sell them, like I said, at markets. And most recently, I went to SoulFest in Grand Island, Nebraska. I live in a very small rural town in Nebraska that's kind of up by the... My clothes are done. That's going to go off about 4 more times, and I'm going to leave it in this video because I don't want to edit it out. Oops. I had a feeling it was going to go off, and I should have checked before I started recording, but I don't know. My videos are a little chaotic, and that's just life. But I traveled about 3 hours to Grand Island for the market, and I went with a friend, and she brought some of her market wares to sell as well, and we set up a table together. So I'll share a little video of the table before we set up, or as we were setting up, and the video of the table after we set up. So like, insert clip now. And it was really fun. We had a great time. We did make a lot of sales. There was a lot of, like, I don't want to say competition, but there were a lot of other booths and vendors there. Probably like 100 or so. And it was a lot for folks to take in and to choose from, and there were a lot of people selling sun catchers of various types. So that was kind of a bummer. I was hoping I would be one of the only people with sun catchers, but there were, like, I don't know, it seemed like every other vendor had a version of a sun catcher. So a little bit of a bummer there, but I don't know. It's SoulFest. I think people think of sunshine and magic and make sun catchers. So It is what it is. I sold about six sun catchers, I think, six, seven maybe. And that was how it went. We had a good time. We had to get a hotel, so we stayed really close to the venue. Got up super early, went over there. Her family came down to see us, my sister and her family. I mean, how many buzzers does a dryer need? That's three times it's gone off, and I think it's going to go off at least two more times. I should just get up and shut it off, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let it go and be annoyed by it. But anyways, my family came to see me, and I got to see my niece and talk with my sister and her husband for a while. So that was really nice. Um, would I do this market again as a vendor? I think I would, just because I had a really good time. Like the vibes were good, the organization was great. Um, yeah, it was a good time. Even though I didn't sell a lot, I still had a great time there, and did hand out a lot of cards. So I'm hoping some of those will come through with custom orders. I and it's only like 2.5, 3 hours away, so it's not super far away, and it's also affordable. A lot of markets are like 150 plus. At least one more buzzer. But most markets are like 150 plus dollars to attend. I think this was only 50 or 100. I can't quite remember. I did not make my booth fee back or my gas or my hotel room. But I would still do this market again. I really enjoyed it. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing other markets where I have to travel a ways simply because they are so costly and I do not make a lot of money off my sun catchers. I like doing markets. I like doing markets a lot, but they're just expensive. So I think I might stick to local markets for now, um, because they're more affordable. I don't have to travel. I don't have to get hotel rooms. I don't have to worry about gas. I also am in a spot where I'm putting all of my money towards publishing my next book. Okay, I think that's like five times it's gone off. It should be done now, I hope. But I'm putting all my money towards publishing my next book, so I don't have a lot of spare cash to buy um, the materials I need to make more sun catchers. So doing like big events, I took 22 sun catchers with me to this event. I did get into the state fair, the Nebraska State Fair. Um, but I don't think I'm going to go just because it is expensive. Plus, I would need a lot more product to go. Probably like three times as much as what I have now. And I just don't have the funds to buy all that material. It would cost so much to get enough to go with a good amount of product to make it worth it. And then, of course, there's no guarantee that you're actually going to sell enough to get your money back. Um, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my sun catchers. I love making them. It might just become a hobby that I sell on like Facebook Marketplace or through Instagram or something. I don't know. Again, I think I'll do local markets still, but I originally had wanted to like make this into a business, but I just don't think it's feasible, especially now since I am very focused on becoming a full-time author. Like that is the dream. That's what I really want to do. So I'm putting a lot of time and money and effort towards that. And sun catchers are just kind of on the side. Business picks up really well through the summer and the fall. but dies in the winter and spring, which makes sense because there aren't as many markets. So I'm just kind of gonna see what happens, I think. Um, I do think I'll keep making them because like I said, I do enjoy it. And I am gonna keep trying to sell them. But I, yeah, don't think I'll be doing any big markets. Um, and I think I'm kind of okay with that. Again, especially because I'm focused on my book and I have a lot of market stuff coming up with my books, and I'm much more mm, dedicated, I guess, to them at the moment and trying to make that a reality. So that's the focus. I don't know what else to talk about in this video. I think this might be it. Just like a short, sweet little. This was the market. This is how it went. um, if anyone wants to buy a sun catcher, hit me up. I'll put my contact information in the video description. And yeah, that's all for now, friends. I never know how to end videos. It's always awkward. But let me know what kind of content you want to see. That's like, okay, so this is off topic, but my dream is to be a full-time author. Like, I just want to write and make money from my books and create content. Like, content creator, full-time author. That is what I want to do. The problem is how do you do that? Um, how do you create content that people want? How do you get that content out there? How do you make that jump from having a steady paycheck to not knowing if you are going to make any money that month or that week? How does it work? I want to know. Um, if there are videos on YouTube that you have watched that cover these topics, please put them in the comments. I want to watch them. Um, I know I need to publish 2 to 3 books a year in order to make any type of money, which that alone is daunting. I'm not a fast writer. I like to take my time. It takes me about a year per book, but maybe I'll up my game. I'll try my best. Um, I'm doing a little like virtual assistant work. I have my day job. I'm trying to do a YouTube video one a week. It's not going great. I'm terrible at recording content. And I am still figuring out what type of content I want to share that folks will find entertaining and will want more of. So I'm still finding my feet, I think, in YouTube land. So, yeah, all these things to think about to make the dream happen. If anyone has any tips, put them in the comments. I am taking it all in. But okay, that's it for now. I will do another video soon talking about some of my upcoming book events, which I'm super stoked about. And yeah, I'll keep you all updated. So stay tuned. Okay, happy writing and happy crafting. Bye.